Hello, Bucks fans. This is Real Bucks Talk back again with another video. And today, just wanted to preview this matchup that is coming up tomorrow for the Buccaneers against the Detroit Lions at Raymond James Stadium at 4:25. It should be a great game. You got two first place teams, one in the NFC North and the Bucks, obviously in the NFC South. Detroit playing really good football. Buccaneers playing good football, coming off a bye week. Buccaneers look to be pretty healthy. Lions a little bit banged up. We'll get more into that once we get into the injury report. But as you see there, it's going to be it looks like it's a close matchup. ESPN favors Detroit, but Buccaneers are right there. Detroit, led by Jared Goff and David Montgomery, both have been playing pretty well. As you see there, the numbers. So very good challenge coming into Raymond James tomorrow. Buccaneers going to be wearing their creamsicle jerseys, which is going to be awesome to see. But yeah, just a great matchup on paper. As you see there, there's the standings both at top of their division. And man, this is going to be a fun matchup. When you look at the Buccaneers, obviously, Luke Gedeke versus Aiden Hutchinson is going to be a big one. Defensively, I think it's going to be Vita Vea and Kalijah Cansey against the Detroit interior offensive line. And how do the Buccaneers slow down that running attack for the Lions? And then offensively for the Bucs, I think it's just can we come out, establish the passing game first to set up the running game? I think that's going to be important for Dave Canales and his offense, and Baker Mayfield is going to have to continue to protect the football and be smart with his decision making. But yeah, great test. I think this has a lot of future implications as well. I think whoever wins this game has an inside track to that number 3 seed in the NFC playoffs, and so it's a huge game from that aspect as a big picture standpoint. But let's look at obviously the injury report. Huge as far as Detroit, a lot of players, a lot of key players missing for their team, and that's Brian Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonah Jackson are all out. And then also Sam Laporta is questionable. So, obviously Detroit coming in a little, not at full strength, obviously, but still that hasn't stopped them before. They've won games so far this season without key players, and a lot of these players have missed games already. But they found ways to overcome them because the recipe for success for them is pretty straightforward, which is running the football, winning the turnover battle, and playing smart on both sides of the ball. So they play with a lot of energy, play hard at for 4 quarters. So it's going to be important for the Buccaneers to really match that energy. And you look at the Buccaneers injury report. Really, the only two players that are in question, I think Anthony Nelson most likely won't play. He was downgraded to doubtful today, so he's likely out. And then you have Shaq Barrett, who is questionable. So you're hoping he can go, but it looks like everyone else is back. So we'll get first look at Kalijah Cansey back. We'll have Ryan Neal, Mike Evans, pretty much everyone full strength and ready to play. So that's huge. And you look at Detroit's depth chart here. Obviously Jared Goff is playing amazing. So it's going to be key for the Bucs to find ways to get pressure in his face, get interior pressure, and try to force him into things he doesn't want to do. But it starts with David Montgomery. They like to, utilize him heavy and, get that run game going to, just create everything off of that for their passing game. And, obviously they have playmakers in the passing game with Amon St. Brown. Josh Reynolds is very underrated. And then you have Jameson Williams back. So they got a very talented group. Offensive line is very good. Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell, one of the best tackle tandems. So it's going to be tough. It's a great challenge for the Buccaneers. I think it's a great opportunity for them to really, show the world that, they're right there in the NFC and can make, a playoff push and potentially win a game or two if things fall right. But this should be, I think it'll be a great matchup between the coaching staffs and, offense and defense. So a lot of things to look for. As I mentioned earlier, the big matchup for the Buccaneers offense, I think, is Luke Gedeke versus Aiden Hutchinson, as you see there, who's playing ridiculously well so far this season. MVP like type of season for him. Um, and they have a lot of good guys. Lee McNeil, it's going to be tough. Good interior pass rusher, defensive tackle. You look at Alex Anzalone and Derek Barnes, their linebacker core, Jack Campbell. So yeah, they play fast and they play hard. They flow to the football. So I think it's going to be important. Buccaneers offense finds ways to give Baker enough time, mix in the ground game, and try to attack their secondary, which is banged up. Obviously without Brian Branch, and they have Cam Sutton and Jerry Jacobs, who are solid, but also have weaknesses where they can be attacked, especially with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin going up against them. So I think that will be important to really attack their linebackers and secondary and passing in the passing game. But overall, I mean, Detroit's very talented, very good football team, well coached. So it's going to be important that the Buccaneers just match their energy that they're going to bring. Make sure you protect the football and find ways to, execute inside the red zone. I think those two factors are going to be really critical. And whoever runs the ball better, I think will have a great chance of pulling on top of this one. But should be a great matchup. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be great weather tomorrow as well. 4:25 start, and Buccaneers and Detroit for a battle that is going to be very close. I think it'll be a really good game, and can't wait to see how it unfolds. But let us know what you guys think. What are your key matchups? Who are you looking for as far as in this game? Let us know. Hit that like button. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We appreciate all the support. And with that said, until the next one.